Many people today communicate with business partners, friends, and loved ones across the globe and have never stopped to think about how communication became so advanced. Telecommunications is a general term that is used for a wide range of information transmitting technologies, including mobile phones, landlines, VoIP, and broadcast networks.
The history of telecommunications began with the utilization of smoke signals and drums in Africa, Asia, and the Americas, but within the 1790s, the primary fixed semaphore systems emerged in Europe. However, electrical telecommunication systems didn't start popping up until 1830. Semaphore systems were used as early as the 4th century by the Greeks. It was hydraulic semaphore which worked with the water-filled vessels and visual signals, functioned as optical telegraphs. However, they could only utilize a very limited range of predetermined messages, and as with all such optical telegraphs could only be deployed during good visibility conditions.
In the 1870s, the electric telephone was constructed based on earlier work with harmonic multi-signal telegraphs. The first telephone services for commercial use were set up in 1878 and 1879 in the cities of New Haven, Connecticut in the US and London, England in the UK. Telephone technology grew rapidly after the first commercial service surfaced, with inner city lines being constructed and telephone exchanges in every major city of the United States by the mid-1880s. The first international telephone call happened on January 25, 1915. Despite this, transatlantic voice communication remained unobtainable for customers until January 7, 1927, when the connection was established using radio. Still, no cable connection existed until TAT-1 was inaugurated on September 25, 1956, supplying 36 telephone circuits. Over several years, starting in 1894, Guglielmo Marconi, an Italian inventor, worked on tailoring the recently discovered radio waves phenomenon to telecommunication by building the first wireless telegraph system using them. Though Marconi is credited for the invention of radio, it was Reginald Fessenden who first transmitted a human voice wirelessly in the year 1900.
The purpose of a telecommunication system is to change information among juggies of the system. This information exchange can take place in a variety of ways. For illustration, multi-party voice dispatches, television, electronic correspondence, and electronic communication exchange. Telecommunication is an integral part of the ultra-modern world. Companies and people each over the world have employed the advancement in technology to revise their day-to-day operations. Telecommunication provides a technological foundation for societal dispatches. Communication plays a central part in the subsidiary operations of a society, from business to government to families. Telecommunication enables participation and development. Telecommunication plays an increasingly vital part in enabling the participation and development of people in communities and nations disadvantaged by geography. National Academies of Sciences, Engineering and Medicine. Telecommunication provides vital structure for public security, from natural disaster recovery to motherland security to communication of vital intelligence to continued military superiority. Telecommunication plays a vital part. National Academies of Sciences, Engineering and Medicine.
The essential elements of a telephone are the microphone, to speak into, and the earphone, which reproduces the voice in a distant location. In addition, most telephones contain a ringer to announce an incoming telephone call, and a dial or keypad to enter a telephone number when initiating a call to another telephone. The receiver and the transmitter are usually built into a headset which is held up to the ear and mouth during conversations.
Transferring data through a cable uses the same principle as conducting electricity along a length of metal wire. At its most simplistic, data sent over a cable is converted into binary code, a collection of ones and zeros. The device transmitting the data will send current along the cable at two different voltages, for instance, 0 volts and 5 volts, with one voltage representing ones and the other zeros. The device receiving the data will interpret the current as binary code, and then convert that back into the original format the data was before it was sent. Satellites communicate by using radio waves to send signals to the antennas on the Earth. The antennas then capture those signals and process the information coming from those signals. Information can include scientific data, like pictures the satellite took, the health of the satellite, and where the satellite is currently located in space.
Data is transferred in the form of bits between two or further digital bias. There are two styles used to transmit data between digital bias journal transmission and similar transmission. Intermittently, data transmission remits data bits one after another over a sole channel. Similar data transmission sends multiple data bits at the same time over multiple channels. When data is transferred or entered using journal data transmission, the data bits are organized in a specific order, since they can only be transferred one after another. The order of the data bits is important as it dictates how the transmission is organized when it's entered. It is viewed as a reliable data transmission system because a data bit is only transferred if the former data bit has formally been entered.